Hi guys, it's Lily and the Postmodern Mom. Welcome to an episode where I'm going to put my makeup on and talk about one issue of the day. Today we're going to talk about weight loss. I figured I would sit down and just chat about a topic. Right now I'm just putting on my toner. This is the Body Shop British Rose Toner. I love the smell of rose things. Makes me kind of a granny, but I love it. So I just put that on as a first layer. Freshens up my skin. And then I'm using the Drops of Youth by the Body Shop to help reduce any signs of wrinkliness, wrinkly, aging. So I have been trying to lose weight after the baby was born. Baby Winnie is now 3 months old, and I feel like I gain a lot of weight when I'm pregnant. So I was like, I don't know, I don't even remember. I kind of block out of my mind how heavy I was. But right after the birth, I weighed myself and I was 82 kilos. So before pregnancy, I'm around like 66 kilos if I'm just kind of letting go and not trying to be super thin. I was on my journey to get down to 63, and I think I did hit 63. That's right, before we found out that we were pregnant, and then I couldn't continue to do intermittent fasting anymore. This is just a simple day cream. And so Felipe and I decided that we're gonna try to lose weight. Our 10-year anniversary, we're doing a renewal of the vows. We wanted to look good for it, okay? And so we were doing intermittent fasting before we got pregnant, so that was like now probably over a year ago. And I really enjoyed it because you didn't have to limit the types of food you eat. But then I knew I wanted to lose more weight this time around, and also just lose weight faster. So I've been trying to do, and I'm not allowed to do intermittent fasting yet as well because it's breastfeeding. So what I'm doing is kind of like it's kind of like intermittent fasting, but for breakfast I have a bullet coffee. So here's my bullet coffee, and it wakes up my metabolism. There's butter in here, there's MCT oil, so it's full of fat and oils, and absolutely delicious. I put some stevia in it. Okay, next I'm going to put on my vitamin C skin revitalizer. Yes?
How is Mom? What's that, Mommy? What's that?
It's a vitamin C skin revitalizer. Yeah, it kind of smells like the oranges that you eat.
Oh.
Well, you don't eat this. It's for your skin. Anyway, I think I posted on my journey on Instagram, and some people had asked like, oh, what's your secret? You know, what are you doing? And I think I wanted to chat about what I'm doing exactly. So I have a bullet coffee in the morning, and I actually don't think I need it because I was used to intermittent fasting before, but I do it for the sake of knowing that I'm breastfeeding and I don't want to be doing any sort of fasting to give anyone an impression that that's healthy in any way, and I don't think it is. I'm going to put my Insta Blur on next, which is a primer. I feel like when it comes to weight loss, I think why people struggle so much is because we have difficulty thinking or believing that suffering is good for us in any way. So I feel like we're in this modern society where you want to get all your pleasures met, all your needs and desires met. And that includes feeling satiated, feeling like you're full, feeling like you've eaten. And we've gotten to that point where it's like people think it's a sin to not satiate your need for hunger. So a lot of people tout diets where you can eat whatever you want, or you can eat and you can feel satiated, but you can still lose weight that way. And those are the weird, I mean, not weird because we used to do keto and primal, but those ones are like trying to train your body to not be hungry because you're eating good healthy foods and fats and proteins. And I think that's all good, But at the same time, people don't realize that when you're on keto and you're trying to lose weight, you also do feel hungry sometimes. And I think the main thing about how to lose weight well and is just getting used to the fact that you will feel hungry. And I'll put this on now. So yeah, that's mainly it. That there's no secret. It's just that if you're trying to lose weight, you just have to eat less calories than your body requires. And right now, because I'm breastfeeding, my body probably requires like 2,500 calories. So all I've been doing is limiting myself to 2,000 calories, which seems like a lot of calories per day. And then they say for breastfeeding people to eat a minimum of 1,800 calories. So I've been having between 1,500 and 2,000 calories. Sometimes I just don't feel as hungry, or maybe I'm not calculating my calories properly, but I also do trust my body, and I think if I feel satiated enough, it's fine, and if I feel hungry, it's fine too, and that's a part of the losing weight process. So when I've been waking up in the mornings lately, I've been feeling a bit hungry, but my bullet coffee is good enough for keeping my hunger at bay. And then the other thing I have to remember is just not to let my hunger affect my emotions and how I react to people, because that was something that before I met my husband, my now husband, that I had trouble with. And I remember emotionally not being able to handle feeling hungry, and I would take it out on people, especially Felipe, and then I feel like I see that too. So people who have great difficulty keeping their bodies at a healthy weight, I think they have, in general, the problem is not knowing what to eat and how to eat it. It's just getting used to that feeling of burning calories, which is doing something that pushes your body to not feel so good because you're trying to burn calories, or maybe it's exercise and you don't enjoy exercise because it hurts sometimes. So this is why I think if you want to attract people in life, if you're still single and you're looking for someone and you're just carrying a bit of extra weight, I think it's good to try losing that weight and pushing yourself and testing yourself and seeing if you have that motivation and that ability, that self-control, and see if that will help the way you look as well. And I think subconsciously people know that people who look healthy probably are a bit more diligent with their lives. So their lives are probably more orderly, or they're just able to hold off on their desires and control. It's about self-control, I think. And so yeah, there's really no secret. I've already lost 7.5 kilos since I started about 7-8 weeks ago. And so we only have a few more weeks before our renewal of vows ceremony. And looking forward to it. But then after that, I'm also going to continue, and I want to get down to 58 kilos, 58 or 59 kilos. The last time, basically I feel like I've never been that thin. Even when I was modeling as a teenager, they still told me I had too much weight on, and I was like 130 pounds back then. So now I'm definitely not 135. I would love to get down to that. So that's the goal. It's gonna get harder as we lose more weight, but I think it's good to practice self-discipline. And for those of you who are always interested in improving yourself, losing weight is not just about looks. It's not about looking good. I think it's about practicing that self-discipline. Something that Felipe has been doing is he's been fasting twice a week. And I asked him why. I was like, why are you fasting Wednesdays and Fridays? And he said the historical church used to do that. That's where Fish Fridays came out of, because people were not eating meat on Fridays. And I guess historically they used to fast on Wednesdays too. So this is my, oh, it's like totally rubbed out. This is my CoverGirl Lash Blast Lash Mascara, waterproof, so it doesn't straighten my lashes. Didn't do such a good job today. Not too bad. I'm gonna put some of this concealer on. This is also rubbed off. This is another Estee Lauder product. I've got a blemish up here that I'm hoping is gonna be gone by the time we have our ceremony. Just be careful not to pick. That's where things go wrong, is when you start picking at things on your face. That's how I got this scarring on my chin. I just picked too much one time when I was younger. So if you guys want to lose weight and you're not sure how, I would recommend Zuby's book. It's not that expensive, and you can even buy a digital version of it. And he's an awesome guy. He's British and lives near us. We haven't met up with him personally yet, but we do intend to. We hope to see him soon. Felipe has met up with him in person, that's true. Just not me, I haven't. So, yeah, I think, and then the other thing that people don't realize is you see a lot of weight loss on your face, and it's so nice to be able to look at your face and think, wow, I look young, I look better. I probably look young to you guys, but I'm really not that young anymore. And when I look back to our videos for the channel, I can see sometimes I'm like, wow, I look really pretty there. I don't feel that pretty right now. And Felipe has to remind me it's because you're losing weight right now. You haven't lost all the weight yet. So when you do, you'll look better, which is great. So he has full confidence in me, and I have full confidence in him. And I think he's already lost like 10 kilos. But he's also been fasting and working out. I have not been doing either of those. This is that Kill Black eyeliner that I really am loving. Very grateful for it, because I was so sick of the other one that was smudging. I hope that's okay. It's hard to do makeup under pressure. And then I'm just going to finish up with, I have my Burt's Bees chapstick, which I'm sure you guys already know what that's about. And I'm going to pop a little bit of this Poundland matte thing, because it matches my shirt. There it is. Nice and hydrated, feels good. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below and let me know other things that you think you'd like to hear me talk about. I do my makeup pretty much every day, so I figured I would use this opportunity while I'm putting my makeup on to just talk about a topic with you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye! So I didn't give you the numbers that I should have. So I was 82 kilos right after the birth, but then I got down to 79.8, and that's when I started intentionally losing weight. So from 79.8 kilos, I'm now down to 72.5, which is almost 7.5 kilos. I think there's such a joy in keeping a good home and watching your children grow up, and cooking and cleaning and supporting your husband